One of the morning devotions, when the question asks about what is true success, that at the end of the day when we leave this world is not, what toys we gather most, but knowing Christ, really following Jesus and doing His will. And I think that's what reminded me the most, and that's what I carry with me the most about the camp.
My most memorable experience would probably have been the last night when a bunch of us went and sat around the campfire and just kind of hung out, and then afterwards a few more of us just kind of met inside, and then we spent the night together, bonded, just kind of talked. It was a good night.
The last night when we had testimony night, where everyone was sharing their testimony, and I felt touched, and I wanted to share what I had to say. And so I ended up getting teary-eyed, but it was really nice sharing with the big group.
Yeah, it was when we were doing the charade. I learned that Auntie Stella is so competitive because she didn't like it that Alexis and Luca's group were so close to the stage, and perhaps they were kind of figuring out what the script was beforehand. Anyway, yeah, that's something, she was so competitive. She kept protesting that they were too close to the group there in the front. Yeah.
I didn't know Irene very well, and she was one of my roommates. One interesting I learned about her was that she is a very good artist. She draws very well, and she carried her sketchbook with her the whole time we were at camp, even at the cafeteria, even at night she would sketch. So yeah, it's good to get to know Irene.
I did learn that Nicky talks in his sleep.
How far away it is from the city life, how different it is. It makes you kind of appreciate everything that God has really created for us, and it gets you away from your busy life. It gives you a chance to really relax and be around with fellow Christians, especially since the environment and all the staff that work there are all Christians as well.
Camp accommodated us very well. Herb built the campfire the last night for the enjoyment of all our campers, and I think having Lucas there playing the guitar and everybody singing together, it just gave us a great sense of community at FEC, seeing all the people together in one place and singing camp songs, singing praise songs. That's one thing that really stood out.
Pastor Tim Wei gave several messages about how we can become salt and light to the world. And to me, that's a very good message, very relevant message, because we live in a world where people respect that we're Christians, but they don't necessarily agree with our beliefs. But I think that his messages really spoke to me because they reminded me that we should have integrity in our walk with God, and that what we say should be consistent with our behavior. And that's only when that's the case when people will really truly see that we are disciples of Christ, and that they will be attracted to God's message when they see that we are walking the talk.
The messages are really good in terms of reminding us how to be salt and light, and especially in terms of working and in being in school. It reminds me that being a Christian is really important, and you need to be different. So it was a challenge, and even until now I always am reminded of what I should do and how I should live my life.
Well, I think if you want a life-changing experience, an experience where you can sense the community of believers, that is a place that you should go, because it fosters a lot of love, a lot of concern and care for one another that you otherwise would not enjoy in, you know, just going there, coming to church on a Sunday morning. Going there to the camp really foster a sense of community and camaraderie among the members of the FEC.
Well, if you're working or if you're in school or if you're just a parent at home taking care of kids, probably have a pretty stressful life, and I think going to the camp is a really good way to de-stress. Even if it's only for 2 or 3 nights, it's a really good experience, and it gives you the opportunity to meet a lot of the people in your church, especially those who are really involved as well. And, yeah.
That's it, Danny. Thank you so much, Danny.
I am blessed to see so many young people going, and that still I'm not out of place, being actually a parent of some of the campers, because my 2 sons were in the camp as well. And so I encourage everybody of all ages to go if you can find you know, suitable time slot to fit into the date when the camp is being set, because I had an enjoyable time with my whole family. So I once again encourage everybody to go.
You should go because it's a lot of fun, and you can't really describe what's so great about it. It's just when you go, it's just really great. So you should go.